Welcome back to Headlines. I'm Wes Austin, and these are today's top stories. California Governor Gavin Newsom got $50 million in taxpayer money for the fires? Water? No, attorneys for people from other countries. Then we're diving into the Pacific Palisades fire. We actually have video evidence that shows how long it took for the LAFD to respond. Spoiler alert, they were fashionably late. Next, someone is picking on Carrie Underwood. What kind of monster would do that? The Joy Behar kind of monster. Behar is questioning Carrie Underwood's patriotism because she's performing at President Trump's inauguration. And finally, Congress almost delivered a cage match between Representatives Nancy Mace and Jasmine Crockett because nothing settles political disputes like a parking lot brawl. All right, let's dive in. Governor Gavin Newsom has secured $50 million for the Los Angeles Fire Department. To fight Trump. Newsom has made a deal with the California state lawmakers to set aside $50 million in taxpayer funds to shield illegal migrants from deportation and fight the incoming administration. The deal is to be voted on this week before Trump's inauguration. I'm glad the California state government has their priorities straight. We'd hate for them to be distracted by the Los Angeles wildfires. California Assembly Minority Leader James Gallagher posted this on X. At a time when California should be laser-focused on responding to the devastating wildfires in LA, Democrat lawmakers' priority is creating a $50 million slush fund to hire government lawyers for hypothetical fights against the federal government and to defend criminal illegal immigrants from being returned to their home countries. The disconnect between what Californians need and what Democrats are focused on is astounding. So they cut $17 million from the Los Angeles Fire Department, but just added $50 million to shield illegal migrants. I guess Newsom's fire safety plan is just hoping that the wind changes direction. At a time when LA is literally on fire, Newsom's priority is defending illegal migrants. It's like your house is flooding, but you're busy knitting a miniature tuxedo for your pet hamster. History books will say, he let California burn, but boy, did he roast Trump. It took 45 minutes for the first helicopter to show up to fight the LA Pacific Palisades fire. It must have been using Apple Maps. This is from News Nation. Michael Valentine, a former U.S. attorney for Vice President Kamala Harris, posted a video of the Pacific Palisades fire breaking out a short distance from his home, providing proof that it took 45 minutes for the fire department to respond to his wife's 911 call.
He says his wife called at 10:29 a.m. Tuesday morning. That's when they first saw it, and they didn't see anybody come for at least about a half an hour, 45 minutes before they dropped some water.
The Los Angeles Fire Department has confirmed that the 911 call did come in at 10:29 a.m., but hasn't responded about when they first started fighting the fire.
By 10:50, the plume had spread considerably, twice as large. 8 minutes later, the size of the fire seems to have doubled yet again. Still nobody fighting the fire.
They were giving the fire some time to really find itself. Or maybe they were just trying to save water for the next fire.
At 11:13 a.m., nearly 45 minutes after Michael's wife called in the fire, you see a chopper come through. At 11:23, a helicopter comes in, begins to dump water on it. But at this point, the fire is massive and moving quickly down this ridgeline.
I know that 45 minutes sounds like a long time, but they needed that time to make sure that the firefighters finished their diversity survey forms before they'd let them go. And they showed up just in time to watch the fire apply for its own zip code. On The View, Joy Behar accused Carrie Underwood of not loving America because she's performing at President Trump's inauguration.
No, I would not. I would not normalize him. And I don't understand how you say you love your country at the same time as you normalize this convicted felon, which I can say now every day.
The only thing more dramatic than Joy's take is her eyebrow arch. You'd think Joy would understand that normalizing the president is like trying to make the sun not rise. It's happening whether you like it or not. And here's what Whoopi had to say.
If I believe I have the right to make up my mind to go perform someplace. I believe they have the same right.
Of course.
And so
That's
I have
true.
to, I have to support.
Is this the same Whoopi, or did they replace her with an AI version that actually makes sense? What's more un-American? Carrie Underwood performing at the inauguration, or Joy Behar's hair color? I guess in Joy Behar's world, singing for the president is like burning the flag. Meanwhile, Joy shows her love for America by complaining about it professionally. A House committee meeting almost turned into a WWE event. Things got heated between Jasmine Crockett and Nancy Mace over Mace's stance on keeping men out of the women's bathrooms. Here's Crockett mocking Mace for wanting only women in women's bathrooms.
That just because someone fantasizes or wants to be dramatic about the idea of someone could be a quote-unquote man in a locker room or in a bathroom.
Women fantasizing about men in bathrooms? Yeah, that's right up there with daydreaming about jury duty and DMV lines. Calling it dramatic to worry about safety in locker rooms is like dismissing fire extinguishers as over the top because your house hasn't caught fire yet.
So she gonna keep saying trans, trans, trans so that people will feel threatened. And child, listen, I want y'all to tell me whether or
Do
not.
not call me a child. I am no child. I am not a child.
I am reclaiming my time.
If you want to take it outside,
Mr. Chairman, the committee is not
Okay.
She called Mace a child? Crockett must have mixed up her schedules. This is Congress, not her last extension appointment. If Crockett really wants men to be in the women's bathrooms, prove it. Start using the men's bathroom. I bet she'd change her tune after one visit. It gets pretty ripe in there, Jasmine. Trust me. And just a quick reminder, I am having a YouTube Live on Thursday. I might have to do it earlier than I normally do, so please check my channel. I'll be posting the link. Last week I did it at 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific, but I might have to move it up a few hours. So sorry about that, but I will try to post so that you at least have several hours notice. All right, thanks for watching Headlines. I'm Wes Austin. Good night.